Hello, YouTube. Who's here? Who's not here? Hello. Alice is first. Of course, you were the first one I texted. You might want to, I sent something to Buck and Brian. You might want to, and PJ, you might want to send out some more. Hello, whoever else is in here. I'm fair to middling. How about yourself? Can't say I'm good, can't say I'm bad. How about that? Well, besides the fact I thought I was having a heart attack last night. Almost called 911, but didn't. I woke up in the middle of the night with pains, and I thought it was a heart attack, but actually it wasn't. Hang on, let me open up this window back here. I got my fantastic fan on. Oh. Okay. Hey, Mike, what's up? It's only you and Alice right now and a lurker. I don't know who the lurker is. Somebody said they were lurking one day. Up, they're gone. Anyway, we've got a visitor here. Her name is Moo Travel, not associated with Aja, but she's got a bus that's painted like a cow. She might come on. She might not. I don't know. Christopher, oh, he's the one that said he was lurking the other day. Mike and Alice and Lurker. Well, she's here because of Chris. Her bus is cool as hell. She's got a lot of room in there. Oh, she finds it boring, because we don't do much during the day. We just do things during the evening. You want one? Yeah, I know, right? Brian's on his way. And if somebody wants to send out a mass, whatever. But what are you doing in Clyde's bed? Hang on, I gotta chase a dog out. Out, out. Come on. Out. That's not your bed. You want to come up here? Come up here. Come on. Come on. Anyway, her bus has got a lot of room in it. She got her bed way in the back. She's got an air conditioner in there. I think Chris is going to do a video. Okay, cool. So, Brian's on his way. But it's a cool bus. It's an old bus, but Alice, you could get one dirt cheap. Except hers is an older one that doesn't have air conditioning or power steering. You might want to calm down. And she got a cute little old poodle named Sadie. Anybody that watches old movies. Hey, Brian. Anybody that watches older movies knows Barbara Streisand and Omar Sharif in Funny Face. And Sadie the Merry Lady. You want to see more of it? Well, I'll tell her. I don't have her phone number. She's right next door. I don't know. She wants to go to cooler weather, so she may end up going to Flagstaff. Quit licking. She might end up going to Flagstaff, where it's a lot cooler weather than it is here. It's not that hot here, but it is what it is. I don't have her damn phone number. Hang on. Hang on, let me get to Chris. Hang on a second. You doing okay, Brian? I'm on live. I just wanted you to call Linda and let her know. I don't have her number. And let her know I'm live. There's a couple people that follow her that are on here that want to talk to her. Okay, thanks, honey. Come on live. Okay. Oh, that's right. You got to go to bed early. I forgot. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Anyway, busy at work as always, you. Anyway, he's going to let Linda know that we're on here. And we'll see if she comes on. And killing your anxiety, good or bad? What is that? What does that mean? Hi, Margie. Did you go to the doctor and get some medication for it, Brian? I wouldn't go to a VA doctor. I would go to a Chinese doctor. They're real good at subscribing that stuff. Okay. Just as long as you got it. You need a massage parlor. Too late. Oh, what's his name is dead. I'm sorry. That was cold hearted. Do you have a Massage Envy around there? Apparently they're pretty cheap and here comes a train. I guess we need to blow Buck's phone up. Even though I'm on my phone, it's probably going to mess up. Hang on. Oh, honey, I don't know yet. Hang on.
You have reached the voicemail box of.
Okay, let's everybody blow up Buck's phone. The insurance stuff is still bullshit. How about that? And you can say that because my grandson is banned off YouTube. Hey, Ox. I know, right? It's not workman's comp. I've been trying to get in touch with them, Brian, but she's not returning my call. Hey, Linda. There's Moo Moo Travel. She is our neighbor. She's visiting us. And gonna have to give you my phone number, and you're gonna have to give me yours, Linda. Couple of these people follow you, and you don't even know it. Minivan Mike follows you. Alice follows you. So they wanted to say hello. Mike, she's here. 8 people on and only 1 like. If you give me a thumbs down, that's okay. It still counts. And I shouldn't have said her name. But well, Minivan Mike follows you. Alice follows you. You didn't know that, though. Alice wants your bus. Alice is my ninja. Um, what are you called? Alice, come on, help me here. My ninja moderator. Hang on, Christopher's. Okay. She's a whack-a-troll. Yeah, she likes to play whack-a-troll. Hang on, I gotta see what else. Told me I'm on live. Anyway, Alice is a sweet soul. She lives in Texas. And Minivan Mike was my traveling partner. And Ox, he's our buddy. And he graces me with his presence. Yeah, right, Ox? I feel very fortunate to have a lot of the people that I do because I don't know. Are you Moo-Moo's, well, now, wait a minute, Brian. Are you subscribed to her? Welcome back, Mike. Moo Travel is here. You subscribe to Moo? Oh, yeah, you are. I think you are the moderator for DOR, so. Everybody is in here free, so a sweet soul. Again, I don't know how I got fortunate enough to get Ox in here and Brian and Alice. Alice has been with me from day one, and my heart is light because she has joined the tribe. And Ox, how did I get fortunate enough to get you? I don't understand that. The campfires brought you, yeah. Oh, well, thanks, Ox. And we do have a relaxed channel. There's not going to be any gossip. There's not going to be any bull crap. And if anybody comes in and starts it, you know what happens. Ninja will just pop, play whack-a-troll. Well, that was nice of Brian. When I meet Brian, I'm going to give him a big hug. Oh, well, thank you. Linda, man, so we're on here. Remind me to send Alice those darned old Whataburger pictures. Because we sent them to torment Minivan Mike because he likes Whataburger. Almost day two, Mike. I don't know how long you've been. A Chicago company bought Whataburger, so they're going to be nationwide. Yes, we did tear up Whataburger. And we did it just to spite Mike. He said, take the pictures. And I sent Mike the pictures, but I didn't send Alice the pictures. I know, Whataburger is good burger joint. It's not even a joint. I love the patty melt with mayonnaise instead of the jalapeno sauce. You ought to see Moo-Moo's dog. She is precious. You will, like I said, a Chicago company bought it and they're going to go nationwide. But if they mess up the Whataburger, man, you just can't. There's something about a Whataburger that you can't. You're Sadie, yes. She's a little poodle. Are you coming down this winter, Mike? Moo didn't know that you were subscribed to her, or Alice. I know, right, Ox? They need to leave it in the family's hands. They've got Chicago company's got the majority of the stock. Margie, you sweetheart. Hello. Are you done with your video? Hey, now what? Margie. Margie. Let's see what you're going to get me to sing. And I'm on my third drink and I got 2 cigarettes burning. Anyway, so that one's out. So I'm good. So Mike, you don't know if you're coming down this winter or not? I may have to take a trip to Texas, a couple-week trip to go see doctors. I'm not even going to get into that right now. But no idea, really. I know, right? He's going to go, what am I doing in Wisconsin? Moo, that's Margie. Margie, that's Moo. RV Ashes in April. And of course, Minivan Mike, Ox, whose presence is known all throughout YouTube world. Again, I'm graced with his presence, and Brian, and Mumu is just starting off her adventures, and she's learning how to edit and everything. So you're you're kind of like Bubba Warbucks. You're everywhere. And I'm sorry, but you're a sweet man, and I like you, and you're a good mix for us. So I give praise where praise is due. Am I antsy? No, because I've got to get a toe thing for my mini. Oh, are you talking to me or Margie? Well, I haven't been on YouTube, but maybe 3 years, a year watching, 2 years doing this. Margie's probably half asleep because she's in Wisconsin. She doesn't have the Arizona time. And Brian, of course, where did Brian go? Brian's the only one in California our time. Which Carolyn? Ah, okay. I don't watch her channel, but that's all right. I'm still subscribed to her, but I don't watch her channel. Well, you're just getting around as a moderator. Brian is a good dude. Everybody puts him as moderator, and he's not on moderate. He doesn't have a wrench here. Mike. He's busy fella, yeah. Maybe I'll go back and watch Brian and see. Well, okay, I won't make you a wrench then. Being a wrench, I don't have that many, I don't know what happened to my following, but I've only got 7 instead of 15, but that's okay. I think it's because it's late. Where the heck is Buck? I'm going to blow his phone up. Wookie, I'm surprised hasn't been on here.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Good night, Moo Moo. Thanks for coming in the chat. Okay, Ox. Sleep well. Sleep well, Moo Moo. We sat outside most of the day today and it was kind of hot and wore her out. She's not used to the heat. Ox, we'll see you soon, honey. Thank you for coming. How is everybody else doing? Oh, I'm down to 4 people. Wow. I need to start this earlier. The heat doesn't bother me as much as walking. She's not used to it. She's from Florida, though. So they have a lot of humidity down there. I understand. Well, it didn't get up to 91 or 92 or 93. I went to bed real early last night. It's a different heat. And when you're used to one type of heat, it's hard to deal with another. Chris has got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so he is going to bed. He's going to cake decorating school tomorrow. I mean, he can decorate cakes, but they're going to teach him how to be a pro. Yeah. He's got to go and take a shower and then drive to Tucson. And then he's going to spend a day there and then come back. Oh, sorry. Got a bug. We've got a pet tarantula we're trying to name. Yes, it will be. He's had the last 2 days off. He's going to Tucson for a cake decorating class. Which is 80 miles away. And Moo and I may go to Tucson tomorrow if my check hits the bank. If it hits the bank, I gotta go make some transactions. But, excuse me. They, I don't know. And then Moo and I may go to Tucson. Not Tucson. We're going to go to Tucson tomorrow or the next day. And then we may go to Tombstone later this week. And Mike, you know, I never did watch that Tombstone video. I may have played it a few times, but I never did watch it. But if it cools off, we're going to go to Tombstone and enjoy the sights. Nothing, just it's the actual place where the Earps and OK Corral and all that other stuff is. They have gunfights there, and you know, I'm 50 miles away from Tombstone. You can't not go to Tombstone. But Mike visited on his way back from the RTR. He was in a hurry to get home because he was gone for quite some time. And but Tombstone is the OK Corral, the Earps, the real deal. That's actually Tombstone. As a matter of fact, Wilcox, one of the Earp brothers, got killed here. In garages, there's some. I really haven't checked too much. There's a couple places. There might be some. There's probably more in Safford or the hell's the name of the other city? I want to say Douglas, but that Douglas is at the border. I'll remember. Well, I'm sure you'll get that land deal worked out with Buck. The cool thing is you got a fire hydrant right there, meaning you could probably hook up to the water. And electricity is right there. We're too far from electric or water to get hooked up. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. We're not too far. We can't afford it. You know. I mean, we're on the other side of the lake. You guys will be right by the golf course. There's a fire hydrant right there. And which means, and there's electric poles going to a house that would be on one side of you. And that little piece of land, which is on the other side of you, they've all got electric. So, you know, either you live off grid, which I would say is eventually, you know, you buy all the stuff is a big investment, but it pays for itself in the long run. I don't know. I guess now you got me thinking. Hello, whoever just came in, say hello. I'm going to make another phone call. I'm surprised I'm not. Alice, are you doing okay? Margie, are you doing okay? Mike, are you? I haven't had a chance, Mike, to even look at your 360 videos.
You have reached the voicemail box.
You should. Not much going on, Alice. I got a lot going on, but it's the doctor was nice to me and cut $200 off her bill. You're just chilling. I noticed you took one of your 360 videos off. So I'm going to have to look at the others. And I don't mind telling you, I'm not real crazy about 360 videos. So, another person came in. Hello, you have to excuse my hair mess. I sweat a lot today. Say hi. Come on in. Join the conversation, lurkers. I wish I could say it's raining here, but it's not. I think so. You'll have to ask Mike. Ah, okay, Alice. Thank you, Margie. I'm not crazy about 360 videos. I like to see what you're doing. I don't like to have to swirl around and look at stuff. I haven't even looked at Aja's 360 videos. I have to agree, Brian. But we got to get him the watch time. He's got to keep that watch time up in order to keep his monetization. Yeah, I think you're right, Mike. Right. I just saw you took one down. I didn't see that you took 3 down. I think you took the one about the drive home down. I accidentally bought a 360 camera and I sent it back. Was too much for me. I like the regular one-on-one, and I'm gonna, depending upon if my insurance lapses, then I'm going to start doing videos every day. So get used to desert stuff. Because I need the subscribers and I'll need the extra money. Yeah, it would have been. Somebody made a comment on the last fire with Mike. They were hoping for stories or whatever. And I was kind of sad about that because I mean, we don't tell ghost stories. We could. I imagine you could. You've got a ghost in your bedroom. I could tell a couple creepy stories, but why are you saying goodnight, Brian? Oh. Well, that's only September. I mean, I'm going to have Bear and I may have to take off for a few days to go to Texas. Well, that's sad because, I mean, that puts you in a spot where you can't come and join us, where you had so much fun. There's going to be a bunch more people down there this year. Going to start off at the van build and get LTVA passes. And then I'm going to head in December to Texas to get doctor visits done. And then I'm going to come back. I'm apparently going to have to find all new doctors. Because my legal address is in Texas and it gets more Medicare benefits than Arizona does. And hi, Rhonda. How are you, honey? And on November 1st, my Medicare kicks in, but I've got the Medicare Advantage, which is, hey, don't call her a hoe now. So, just joking. It's a Medicare thing. No, you can't, Mike. If you're talking to me, I'm the same old, same old. I cut my finger wide open yesterday and I thought I was going to bleed to death, and that's no lie. It was blood everywhere. No, I'm not whipping you the bird. But if you look, it's there to there. And then I almost bled to death with this one. And reopened it again today. Yes, I am a hot mess. Well, I was making us dinner on the grill, and I came in to get some tongs. And what was in the drawer, I'll show you. Hang on, give me a minute. Was this a Ninja chopper? And I promise you, when they say it's sharp, they ain't lying. Because I reached my hand in the drawer and my finger hit it just slightly, and it went almost down to the bone. And it would not stop bleeding. So, damn them ninjas, yeah. It's one of those little ninja choppers. So let me put this where I can't get hurt anymore. Hang on. And I got toads coming to my buffet, and I can't get a good video of them. They have a buffet every night in front of my solar lights. It's funny as heck. I'm going to have the fattest toads in Arizona. He won't answer his phone. I'll try him again. Hey, Extreme, how are you? I'm not feeding them anything, Mike. They come to the solar lights and sit there and wait for a bug to come. And then when they
You have reached the voicemail box.
and then they eat the bugs that come in front of the lights. How are you today, Extreme? It's the same old same go. Yeah, they sit in front of that light. When the lights are attracted to the solar lights, they eat them. Wouldn't it be funny if his name was Joe? They're toads, not frogs. That autocorrect sucks, doesn't it? Rhonda, what you need to do is uncheck the bell and recheck it again. Oh my God. Margie, you got ESP. Toads are poisonous, Brian. I got a message that I was on live. I'm gonna blow Buck's phone up. Everybody blow Buck's phone up. Oops. Good morning, sunshine. Hello. Everybody on live is listening to you, so don't say anything rude or crude because I woke you up. You okay? Okay, well, you go back to sleep then. We're on live if you want to join us. It's up to you. Okay? I'll call you tomorrow, see how you're doing. Okay? Okay, bye. Just Joe is cool. Margie's got the ESP. Buck is having a bad night. He can't come on. Well, hello, Joe. Yeah, it's a toss-up on whether Buck's having a good day or not. At least he answered the phone and I know he's okay. Not okay. What kind of games do you play, Extreme? Or Joe? Well, Mike, if you have to, then your phone is special. Ah, okay. Well, a lot of people here understand that. Their lives get busy and but I will tell you, Joe, the only games that I play on Facebook, and you would say, wow, how lame is that? Good night, Mike. Sleep well. I'm giving you the Forrest Gump way. I don't play that farm thing. All I play is Bejeweled Blitz and Bejeweled Stars. That's it. I'm not going to get. I used to get addicted to Find This Object or whatever, and then they got rid of my favorite game that I worked so hard for months and months to build up stuff, and then bam, they cut it loose. So now I just play the old faithfuls. You know who likes that farm game? Susie likes that farm game. Mafia Wars? Yeah, I had a few friends that were into that. I haven't seen that in a long time. Did they cut it loose too? Or what? Word games are good, but my brain doesn't work good anymore. But you get addicted, Joe, and I'm trying to wean myself off of games, period. Ah, okay. What kind of sports do you play? Or did you play? You said kept me busy. Oh, far out. My grandson is in his first year of football. He doesn't like it. He likes baseball. He said you sweat too much in football. He's down in Georgia. And then they get the full gear and it just about kills him. Wrestling is pretty cool too. I used to watch it, when we didn't know it was fake. One of Von Erich. Yeah, it's pretty hot out there, and they put those pads on and stuff like that. He said, "Yeah, I don't want to go to football practice." He said, "I sweat too much." So he's trying to get on a traveling baseball team. He's only 8 though, so he'll figure it out. But his favorite thing is baseball. And it's southern Georgia too. It's not northern Georgia. They're on the Georgia-Florida line. Oh, okay. You're in California. Okay, Brian. Thanks for coming, sweetie. Oh, my dog passed gas. Holy mackerel. Wow. Thank you, honey. Back at you. Wow, man. There's nothing worse than a dog fart. Damn. Excuse me. Oh, fantastic. Your farts are bad. I don't know if they're as bad as Clyde's. I don't know. I didn't feed him anything different unless Christopher came in here and fed him some chicken. Margie, are you leaving? I have a Boston Terrier and then this little heifer. Wait a minute. There she is. She's a long-haired Chihuahua. She's meaner than any Rottweiler would ever want to be. So she's, you know how the Chihuahua. Well, they got that big man or big girl chip on their shoulder. I don't know what it is about Chihuahuas. I think because they were bred to catch rattlesnakes and stuff like that, that they feel they have to be aggressive. Now, my Boston Terrier, he's about 3 times bigger than her. He's only 20 pounds, so, but he's nothing but a lover. He doesn't bark at anything. He doesn't even bark. He barked at my son, though. He doesn't like my son, which is strange, but she's got the Napoleon complex. She's like, gotta get everything, gotta get everything. Oh, I bet you he's a gorgeous dog. I bet you he's huge too. Does he have the shorter legs in the back? Because that's one thing I like about the German is they, they're low in the back and high in the front. I'll bet at a year old, he's probably 60 or 70 pounds. From what I heard, Joe, that's a he'll calm down. He's only a year old. And you've got to teach him to calm down. It's the owner's responsibility to teach a dog. Oh, Coco left. It's the owner's responsibility to teach a dog to calm down. You ought to go on YouTube and check on how to calm them. This little thing, I got her when she was 7. She was real aggressive with her old owner, but her old owner let her get away with murder. And so you've got to teach the dog to calm down. Hang on 1 minute. I just got a text I got to return. Oops. I'm real slow at this. Okay. Thank you, Joe. You have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I don't know if school started in in California or not, but good luck with your wrestling and football. Thank you for coming in. Good night. Do you know what my kid's got a new YouTube channel, and she hasn't posted anything yet. So Rosie's gonna come on here one day and hope that everybody subscribes to her that did before. But my grandson, he did a video on his thing. No, wait. He did a video on his whatever it was, iPad or whatever he has, and then posted it to her video. She said both grandkids posted 2 videos. She had to take them out because they were kids, of course, and they're not old enough to have YouTube channels. And she said, Mom, she said, I had to delete 2 of his videos. So he goes on his whatever and acts. So she cut him off YouTube, off her name. So he can't, he's under the children's now. So he can't post any more videos or come on to our chat. And she said, oh my God, I couldn't believe these 2 videos were posted. And so he sits with his pad and act like he's doing live chats. Now, he's not old enough to officially do YouTube live chats, but he acts like he's doing live chats. And it's funny as heck. I said, what is William doing? Rosie says, oh, he's doing his fake live chat. Of course, he got that from Granny. But he's not able to come back on the channel. He says, why doesn't Granny do her live chats earlier? And she says, so you don't come on them? And I said, well, don't tell him that. You know, he's 8 and you know, I'll let him on for a little while, but so by the time we do live chats in Georgia, it's 3 hours before, so he's fast asleep. And my other grandson loves Christopher Travels. He's hilarious. If he doesn't play for baseball, he's going to be a baseball commentator. Because he plays fake games with himself all the time. I mean, and he hit the ball 400 yards out of the park. Yeah. That's like, oh my God, what are you doing? Well, I don't know if y'all were in here that day. He pretended to be Rosie, my daughter. She was at the store. So she took him off so he can't come on live chats anymore or post any more videos. I hope she saved them so I can see what they were. He's a hot, hot, hot mess. You think his granny's a hot mess. Rhonda, how are you doing? You didn't get to meet Moo Moo Travel. She was on here. And she's not quite in a situation you're in, but she's traveling by herself. And she's trying to find a tribe to be with. If you ever get back on the road, I would like for you two to hook up. Because I think you would do well with her. Hang on. Oh my God. I don't know what Clyde ate. I will be right back. Don't leave. Okay, here I come. Okay, Margie. Good night, honey. Sleep well. Anyway, Rhonda, I think you two would travel well together. She's a first timer, you're a first timer, and first person I thought of when she said she was trying to find somebody to travel with is you, Rhonda. God, I don't know what that dog ate. Really, really sweet lady. She's got an old dog, and she's a poodle, but she's original. She's from the U.S., but married to Canadians, and then lived in Florida for 12 years, and she just took off one day. She got herself a school bus and took off. Oh, you're already subscribed to her. Well, that's cool. She real sweet lady. But she's like you. She's What do you mean if you ever get out again? If you get people to travel with, I think you'll have more fun. Do things, go places, you know. Oh my God. Right when I got comfortable. Hang on. Dog gets up and down worse than a damn old. But she's trying to find somebody to travel with. And we've got this land here. And I'm not going to be traveling until the van. Yes, it was. But if you get fellow women, hang on, I gotta get a wipe. No, she's by herself in her school bus, and it's a cute little old bus. It's got a lot of room in it. No, I'm not going to tell her business, but no, she's traveling by herself. And she's out here. She finds it boring with us because we don't do much. Yeah, she's got a little school bus, and I thought it was a 6-window, but it's a 5-window. But her bed is in the back, and she's got so much room you could almost do a waltz in there. You know, I may have a big RV, but I've got bumps and whatever everywhere that it's not a straight shot. She's got a lot of room in her bus. And she's trying to find a tribe to travel with. Now, during the RTR, they have those tribes, and I warned her against going with the all-woman tribe because, I don't know, having men around, regardless of whether you're friends or whatever, is always a good thing. But she's got a bus, and if you subscribe to Moo Moo Travel, then you'll be able to see her bus. She's not very good at videoing yet, but she'll get that way. Very sweet lady, very nice. And she was on here a while ago before you came on. Yes, yes, yes. She's got cute little cow patches. It looks like a cow. Yes, that's the same person. If you're subscribed to her, reach out and chat with her, because she'd like to have people to travel with. Good people, not jerks. And you're a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. So I don't mind recommending you to the other. And you need more room for your quilting other than in a van. Oh, well, I'm just being truthful. I know, right? She's trying to figure it out too. So a bus might be good for you. You know, you can put the bed in the back, like she has hers, and you could almost waltz across her floor. It's big. And she's only got a 5 window. If you got a 6 window with a handicap thing, you could have a patio. I think it's a wonderful thing. I met her through Christopher. I did see her on Destination Open Roads live chat. I know, Alice is like, I want one. That would be perfect for you, Alice, rather than a van. Except getting up the steps might be a problem because Alice still wants to travel. She just can't be permanent. Or she might be permanent if she gets a good bus. You don't have to have a CDL in order to drive a small school bus. Get one with a handicap thing where it lifts you up and then you just walk in. You don't even have to get a ramp to walk up steps. Kind of like the one Jamie's got. Jamie's got the handicap one, and he uses it as like a patio. And then, you know, if he had to, he could just lower himself down. I know you don't have the money, but if you ever get the money, Buck can get to an auction and find you one. Kind of glad Buck isn't on here because he'd be sending you link after link after link. And she's got a 80 power steering or anything. You would have to. I know, right? He'd be on a mission. So, but he has got friends that's got a license that go to auctions. And as far as that goes, yeah, you would need power steering. But I mean, it would be a bus would be perfect for you. Instead of a van. Vans are hard to live in. Buck found that out. Buck is too tall for Buck is like 1'6'2". He's too tall for a bus. But I walked in that bus and I was not claustrophobic at all. I thought, wow, look at all this room she's got. And she's got it looks like a queen size bed in the back and all her storage underneath. Uh-oh, am I buffering for anybody else? Let me plug my phone in. Let's see if that gets any better. Refresh and see if that gets any better. Oh, okay, Rhonda. She is a very, very sweet woman. So I wish you would just pick up and get on the road and find some. The best place to find anybody is at the RTR, join the caravans, and travel with them. You've got a bunch of people around you, no more than 75, and they're all newbies like you and her. So, all y'all. Yeah. I wouldn't go with the all woman caravan. I would go with the caravan that's mixed. I just got a funny feeling about the all women one. But you know, if you two, she wants to find a caravan and she wants to find a tribe to travel with. I don't travel that much. And everything else, we will see. But you know, if you want to get a bus, Alice would be good with a handicap bus. You can buy them for like $3,000, and if it's a diesel, it'll go on and on and on forever. I mean, I thought about getting a big bus because I used to drive school bus when I was younger. And now I'm kicking myself in the butt because I could have got one for like $3,000 and fixed it up for just as much as I, you know, put tanks in there and everything else. But where you going, Coco? Uh-huh. You're just gonna want to come back up here in a minute anyway. Apparently not. I know, right? Most of them are up in Colorado in the mountains. Oh my God, she jumped up. Now she wants back up. Hang on. Go. You better get up there. Don't you growl at me. They'll get bigger again towards the RTR. Oh, yeah. When the season starts again in October, November, they'll get bigger. And they go to some great camping spots. Oh. But she's out here with us right now. And she's a very sweet woman. She's a little bored because it's too hot to really do anything around noon. So we all kind of vegetate. And then later in the afternoon, when the shade hits on the other side of my RV. But she wants to head up towards I can't remember. I'll remember here in a minute. But toward the Grand Canyon. What's the name of that town? No. Good night, Alice. Sleep well. No, Sedona's. Can't remember. Where Beach Cricket is now. My brain is just not working. Anyway, it's much cooler up there. We got a mountain here. If we went to the top, we'd be at 8,000 feet. Not working. Alice, good luck with your project. Thank you for coming, sweetie. You know I love you. And you have a wonderful night. Oh my God. What towns are near the Grand Canyon?
Cities in Arizona include Phoenix, Tucson, and Scottsdale, among others.
I think Flagstaff. Flagstaff. Anyway, being so everybody's fading off, I want to talk to you more about you, Rhonda, where you're not alone and you can travel with others. God, Clyde, did you just shit the bed? Excuse my language. But you stink. So being though there's only 3 people on here, I'm going to close it down for the night. Oh, I care about you, honey. I don't want you to be alone. And I wouldn't suggest somebody that I don't like. I like Carol. Carol. I like Moo. Ah, okay. Well, fantastic. Kids are great. I can't plan anything with my kids because my daughter's daddy is got cancer, and we don't know if he's gonna live or not. So everything's pretty much on hold. He's stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I don't know. That's good. It's a good thing that kids want to be with you. A lot of parents don't have that luxury. My kids would love me to settle on the East Coast, but ain't happening. Too much humidity. Well, honey, if it makes you happy, you go for it because you need happiness in your life. You need to move on from the morning when you can and live life. But live life with a plan at first. And after your plan goes through, then live life without a plan. Plan first, then go. That's always such a good thing. Going by the seat of your pants. I asked Moo today. Flagstaff is where she wants to go. I said, where are you going next? She said, I don't know. Chances are it'll be Flagstaff because it's cooler there. It's not that hot here. I'm used to Texas weather. Alice will tell you it's been 115, 110, 105. It was like 94 today. No humidity. No nothing. And it's close to the Grand Canyon. I think you and her would get along great. And I think you both would get along great in a caravan. I sit and I think how much more fun you would have if you had like-minded people around you. And I want you to have fun and I want you to enjoy life. Planning things with kids is great. But eventually you're going to have to venture off on your own. You need to find a tribe. No, not Moo and Aja and all them because they're too busy. But with like-minded new like yourselves, and you all can learn together. That is what I hope for you. Yeah, I don't know if Randy is going to be doing that again. He's got those physical issues that are going on. But there are other wonderful caravan leaders. And it won't really start till October or November anyway. So the big ones, the gatherings or whatever. I think that would be good for you. I don't know if Randy's gonna be up to leading a caravan or not. He enjoyed it, but I think that may have been a one-time thing. But I think you would do good. You and Moo would do good in a caravan. And I want you two to meet each other because she's a very sweet woman. And she has issues just like you. She's kind of like you. She's unsure of herself, and I love her to death. And I've been trying to tell her, get some. As a female, it's hard to go out there on your own by yourself. And so if you meet like-minded people like you, I think you would do fantastic. I think you would shine. I think you would just glow. And I think your world would open up. Right now, mourning a loved one is so hard. But eventually, I think you left. No, I'm sorry. I think you left on a whim and a wish, which is always a good thing, but you still had a burden in your heart. If you travel and you know you're going to meet good people in a caravan or whatever, I think you would shine like a diamond. And I think Moo would shine like a diamond also. You've just got to open up your wings and meet new people. I'm not saying meet a new boyfriend or a new husband. I'm saying being with like-minded people who want to be out on the road. You have enough room to quilt. I knew the van wasn't going to be big enough. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad. The only thing is you have to do something for you now, Rhonda. Once you get out on the road, it's scary at first. I drove from Texas to Clovis by myself in the pouring rain in this RV. Met some good people in Clovis. Then went to the van build, met even more people, and made friends slowly but surely. And I feel more comfortable. I've been by myself for years, and I've been lonely for years. And the more people you meet on the road, you go on YouTube and you say, hey, remember when? Or you get on their Facebook page, oh, I miss you. Because I really do miss Sal and Sharon and Terry and Scott and Aja and Campervan Kevin, because I didn't get to know him that well. But you get in a group of people and you don't want to leave them. They become family. And when they become family, your emptiness never goes away, but it's filled with a different kind of joy. I was very disappointed that you didn't stop here because we might have been able to help you. And I know you had business to take care of, and I know you were sad. It was your first trip. But to get out and about and see the world is a wonderful thing. Now, I can't see the world like I used to. I'm handicapped now. I'm going to have to get a cart and all that other stuff. But I am so thankful that I have the chance to look at these Arizona sunsets every night and the critters that are out here. And Christopher, and now Moo Moo, and I got to meet Terry and Scott and Kevin and Aja and just all sorts of people by heading towards the van build and then spreading out. So if you get out, I know you have things with your kids, but the van build is until November 9th, and it's till after Thanksgiving. And then there's a month between that and the RTR, which is going to be in California. We're going to end up being at the LTVA. I doubt if I'll go to the RTR. But I want you to open up your horizons and look up at your husband and say, isn't this wonderful? Aren't we having fun? You're with me right here. And take an adventure. You took a short one. You got scared, and I don't blame you. But you know what? There's a whole world out there for you, Rhonda. A whole world. And a bunch of good people. I can't say they're all good people. Some of them are jerks. But then you just ignore the jerks. I guess I lost somebody. Whoever's in here besides Rhonda, hello. Talk to us. We're here. But being with your kids is a wonderful thing. But venturing out on being brave enough to venture out on your own and be with other people. Well, that's understandable. That is understandable. I may have to fly to my daughter's if something happens to her dad. But I do have to say, well, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm not going to force you to do anything. It was hard for you the first time because you were by yourself. If you'd had a traveling companion or, a tribe or a group or caravan to travel with, things might have been different. And if this life isn't for you, then it's not for you. If you're sitting home mourning, I say spread your wings again get a bus, something bigger where you can hold all your quilting stuff and soar. Well, go to Lollapalooza because most of the people at Lollapalooza are going to be at the Vanville. Rent one. Do it. I can't make it to Lollapalooza. I'm just too far away. But go meet everybody. Barb's gonna be there. Lola's gonna be there. Blind Views is gonna be there. Just everybody you might imagine. Maybe not Scott, Terry, and Aja, but they'll be at the Vanville and the off away from RTR, but at the RTR. Well, you can get a bus just like I was telling Alice. Jamie's got a bus that's got a handicap ramp. And when he has something big he's got to take into the bus, he puts it on the ramp and it raises up and then it's level. So if you find one with a handicap ramp, you wouldn't have a problem. I had a hard time getting up in Moomoo's, but in Moomoo. So if you get one that's got a handicap ramp, then all you have to do is stand there, raise it up, go in, and you're done. That's what Alice needs. That's what Alice needed from the beginning. Alice wants to be out here so bad, but her health won't let her. I never drove a handicap bus, but I drove a big school bus for years. And I'm not trying to talk you into something that you don't want to do, but I think your first experience wasn't what it should have been. And you were in a hurry, you took off, and it wasn't what you thought it was. Excuse my hair. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be. But it's much more when you get to know people and you meet people and you travel. So things are different. You know, if you could get together with a caravan, get a bus, get it fixed the way you want to. Moomoo's got a desk in there. She could easily put a sewing machine on there. All sorts of storage under her bed. Right. And just think if you were free with the caravan. They go to Parker, Arizona. They go to Ehrenberg. They go down to Yuma where you can see some beautiful lakes. And it's a bunch of people traveling together. Hello, whoever just came in. So you were on your own, and I want. Hello, Melody, how are you? And I want you to experience it with other people that can bring out the joy in you. And you can do it. How are you, Melody? Are you having a good Tuesday night? I have to think about what day it is. Oh, we must have lost her. I'm doing fair to Midland. Thank you very much. I'm just giving a aren't we all? I live in my RV and internet is spotty, so when you get it when you get it. If it's running slow, I'm sorry about that, but we're pretty patient. Where are you from? What state are you from, Melody? That you don't need to tell me the city or anything. Basically just the state, so we can. I should really have a map up here where we can pin people that come into this chat so we know where everybody's from, just to see how far reaching it gets. Now, the chat is slow tonight. Was Wisconsin. Oh, man. I'm originally from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to be exact. Then I moved to Mequon. So we have a couple other people from Wisconsin here that come into this chat. I don't envy you the winters. Good night, Rhonda. Think about what I was talking to you about. Don't give up on your dream. Ah, Minivan Mike. Okay. He just left a little while ago. He was here for a bit. He left about a half an hour ago to go night-night because it's pretty late there in Wisconsin. Oh, okay. Cool. Is it on a lake? Most people up there buy property on a lake or in the big woods. Doesn't matter. I'm right next to Christopher Travels. His is handmade. He took a trailer and made a little camper out of it. South of the Dells, yeah. I love the Wisconsin Dells. The rock there is just beautiful. I haven't been there in years, so. I remember when I was a kid, we had land out there somewhere. I can't tell you where because I was little. And I was swimming in the water and not swimming, playing. and a water moccasin was coming towards me, and my dad ran all the way across our lot and pulled me out of the water. I'm like, what'd you do that for? Fantastic. Are you going to go to the van build? It's in November. It's November 9th through past Thanksgiving. They have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That's where I met Minivan Mike. Oh, that or the RTR? Okay. RTR, I think, is going to be, now, don't quote me on this. Last I heard, it was going to be in California. A lot of people aren't going to go because I'm going to be at Quartzsite and traveling back and forth to Texas. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm the first time I met Mike, Mike and I camped together at the LTVA, and then we went to the RTR. Oh, well, no, we went from there to Yuma to a bunch of places, Parker, and then he had to go home. Yeah, I know, right? I lived in LA, so it's I lived there for like 6 months, couldn't afford it. Oh, okay, fantastic. Yeah, we camped together as friends. He's a good man, very much of a gentleman, and very much of a gentleman. Wow, what city? Because I lived in Longview for a while. I mean, Long Beach, my bad. Longview's in Texas. Oh, now if you come down here in the winter, you're going to meet a bunch of people. A bunch of people. And I even tried talking Minivan Mike into coming back down this year. Maybe he will. Maybe. Oceanside. Okay. Duh. My mind went, that's more towards San Diego, isn't it? But I'm trying to get Minivan Mike. If I have my way, I will get him to come down here this winter. Okay, I know where Oceanside is. It takes me a minute, honey. You have to excuse me. Yeah. If you're not like a model or Twiggy, I don't know how old you are. Very stuck up people. You've got to have money, nice car, and okay. I'm a little bit older than you, so you'll fit in here quite well. And but yeah, the people there are just too into themselves in California, period. Except for, of course, Christopher Travels. He's my neighbor here. He's not going to go down to, he may make it to the van build. Wait a minute. Let me read that again. My glasses are messed up. At the time, didn't drive. Oh my God. You got to drive when you're in California. I've never been to Sedona. Before this is all over, I'd like to go. Sedona is supposed to be beautiful. I may have, well, I don't know. Sedona is close to the Grand Canyon. I just drove 40 through there and went to the Grand Canyon and Flagstaff. But I've never been to Sedona. Well, I've got less than a third of an acre here in the middle of nowhere. And it's up 4,200 feet. So it's not quite too hot, but it's not quite too cold. Okay, the one in Sedona. Yeah, this is in the middle of nowhere. The only person next to me is Christopher Travels. There's not a neighbor hardly in sight. I can hear the dogs, but I'm just here for the summer. Then I'm going to, Christopher's got to stay here because he's got a job. I'm going to head to the van build. After the van build, I'm going to head to Texas to the doctors. And after that, I'm coming back and going to probably find out where the party R is and go there. Wilcox, Arizona. Right off I-10. Southern Arizona. Not quite to the border. Yeah, that's where Mike and I parked last year, was by. He was my camping companion, and all he was a friend, and he was a good friend. Gentleman from the word go, and I appreciated meeting him and knowing him as a friend. We had a good time. He's a good person. He's a very good person. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see his 360 boot. You do. Are you the one he has been talking about that's been wanting to meet? Are you the one he's been talking about on video? He is such a wonderful man. It's I'm blessed to know him as a friend. And I'm still trying to talk him to coming down here for the van build and Ah, okay, okay. He said somebody had wanted to meet him. You won't be disappointed because he's everything he is on the videos. I mean, I spent a month and a half camping with him. And he was nothing but a pure gentleman and very knowledgeable. I'll be here unless the doctor calls me. If the doctor calls me, then I gotta hop to Dallas for a little while. I don't know where it is. If you look on one of his videos, he says where it is. I can't remember for the life of me. I can't remember. Yeah, doctors are very important. Especially when you're not in good health. But when I was in Arizona with Mike, he took me everywhere. But now I've got a toad. And, if I have to shoot to Dallas, a 20-hour drive. Yeah, we'll see how long I get to keep it. We'll see. But I didn't have a toad last year, so I had to depend on others. And it was very okay. So you go and visit your RV or do you live in it? Just, I could scroll back and see, but I'm too lazy. Okay, you visit your RV. Okay. I miss, the only thing I miss about Wisconsin, two things. One is the summer because it's so beautiful there in the summer. And I miss the fall foliage. When the trees turn, we used to go up to Door County. My birthday's in October. We used to go up to Door County and look at the trees. Ah, okay. The Wisconsin fall is not like anything I've seen before. And except for Arizona sunsets. Arizona sunsets when there's clouds in the sky are beautiful. But you take that Arizona sunset, the color, the orange, the blue, the purple, and you put it in Wisconsin for the October foliage. And you can't go wrong because it's so beautiful. We used to go by this valley that had the maple trees that changed all different colors. And it was like you could jump. Of course, you'd have got impaled, but it felt like you could jump into those trees and just play in the leaves. But no matter what anybody says, there's nothing better than an Arizona sunset with clouds in the sky. If there's not clouds in the sky, the sand particles don't do much. But if there's clouds in the sky, the sand particles mix with the clouds, and it's just flippin' amazing. You know, where we're at, I haven't heard a coyote yet. I know there's coyotes out there, but they're not where we're at, because when I lived in Texas, the coyotes went nuts every night. Sedona was good with the coyotes. I got little dogs, so that might not be a wise thing. But I know there's coyotes, and there's a big mountain behind us. There's coyotes and panthers and mountain lions and everything else, but they don't come out here. So, I expected to hear coyotes, but I haven't heard one, and I've been here for almost 2 months. Oh, I look. Christopher, do you follow Christopher Travels? I've got a pet tarantula in my yard, and it builds a web every night. You ought to. Christopher is KRISPHOR Travels, and well, we had 2 snake encounters. Both rattlesnakes, are gone. And then, but there's a tarantula hole. It's about that big, and he puts a web across it, or she, every night. And Christopher grabs bugs all night long and throws them in the web, and the tarantula comes up and grabs it. He put a stick in there the other day, and a tarantula felt and then went back in its hole. And he's got that on tape. I don't know that he'll put it on there, but tarantulas are I'm not scared of those. I bet you should be, because you ought to see him. He takes my grabber and goes and picks up bugs and throws it in the tarantula hole. Tarantulas you can pick up with your hand and move them if you need be. But they're very gentle. They will not bite you unless they feel threatened. But he stuck that stick in there, and I'm going to try and get him to put it on video. And here come a furry tarantula leg going like this to the stick. Like, what is that? Oh, don't be scared of tarantulas. I'd be scared of the little spiders, not the big ones. Tarantulas won't hurt you at all. When we were at the Vanville last year, one came across the grounds and a guy picked them up with his hand and took them down a hill into a different fence line and let them loose there. Because so many people were afraid of him, they might have killed him or her, whatever it might be. They stay in their holes all day long. They come out at dusk, get their bugs, and they go back in again. Snakes, on the other hand, I'm sorry, I cannot do snakes. I can do corn snakes. I can do garden snakes. But we have had 2 rattlers, one under my RV. He is now a skin in Christopher's RV. Scorpions, we've only seen 2 the whole time we've been here. But the tarantula is my pet, and we are going to name it. I have solar lights out at night and their motion sensor. And I have toads at night that sit in front of those motion sensor lights and eat all the moths and the bugs and everything else. It's like a buffet to them. They just sit in front of that light, and all of a sudden you boom, see one jump, and boom, see one jump, and they're going after all the bugs. And I tried to get a video, but I was going through a screen and it didn't work out very well. But I am going to put, I think, a time-lapse camera out there. Yeah, I go to bed and look out my window and boom, watch the toads just, I mean, you can eat all the bugs you want, honeys. Just eat. And I don't know if you watch S&S and the RV Cats, but Sal calls a buffet a buffet. And I say, here's my toad buffet. And the toads will just sit there and eat as many bugs as they can. It's funny. You haven't seen S&S and the RV Cats? That's Sal and Sharon, and they've got 3 cats, Seymour, Henry, and oh my God, they're my best friends, and I can't remember the last one. Seymour, Henry. Anyway, if you do, tell them that Mummy and Clyde sent you. They're up in Buffalo, New York now. They spend the the winter down in Arizona. And they're good people. They're good people. I just can't say enough about people on the road. And Melody, I hope you get to meet Mike. I guess you'll have to look way back on his videos when he first started working, and he can say where he works. I can't remember. My brain shut down. Ah, okay. Do you have a channel or are you a watcher? Some people are just watchers. Because if you have a channel, I'll subscribe to you if I haven't already. Oh, okay. I usually subscribe to people who subscribe to me. Some people don't have any video content whatsoever, but I still subscribe, just in case, somewhere down the road. Hello, whoever just came in. Come and talk to us. Sometimes you've got to get the lurkers to talk. I hope you come in more often when we have more people, because we're a good group of people. Rules are no politics, no religion, and no hate. No, you wouldn't. Those are the only 3 rules. You should see some of the characters that come into the chat. They're wonderful people. And as far as you becoming a YouTube person, yeah, bar rules. No hate, no religion, and no politics. Because those are the 3 things that start arguments. And I choose not to talk about my politics. I may say, may God bless you, or whatever, or whomever you are, you have a blessed night, but that's not religion. I used to tend bar too. I started in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, as a matter of fact. Well, no, I started in Texas, then moved back to Milwaukee, became a bartender in Milwaukee. And if I could walk now, I'd do it again because I loved the job. I loved tending bar. Because you got to meet so many interesting people. It says there's 4 people in here. Come on, people. Chat with us. Yeah, I haven't tended bar in a while, so. Yeah, say hi. If you've been on my live chats before, you know everybody's welcome unless you're a hateful person and want to talk religion and politics. There are some people that just sit back and watch, and that's okay. That's okay. As long as they don't spew hate, it doesn't bother me. But I am going to have to go lay down because my back is hurting pretty bad due to a dog. And Melody, come and join us more often. Ah, okay. Okay. A lot of people do that. They watch, somebody says, oh, I got you on my 70-inch. Say what? 70-inch of this? I don't think so. I am who I am, and I'm not going to change for anybody. So I think I'm going to close the chat down. And whoever's lurking, you have a good night. Sleep well. And Melody, I'm not going to change. I'm the way I am, and I will always be. You have a wonderful night, too. And join us again. I think you'd fit in good with the crowd. Have a good night, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Good night, Melody, and everybody else.